Thursday Theater friends, glad to have you with us for a moment, and I'm with Devin Hornick, Core 1 in the fantastically busy world of technology recruitment. Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh man, the market right now is as hot as I've ever seen it, hot as anybody's probably ever seen it. In fact, I've been saying that I think that the .com market, 15 years ago, pales in comparison to what we're seeing.
Oh my gosh, so what's it like?
It is wild. It is the wild, wild west of technology. But we've got a pretty grand responsibility. There's a shortage of candidates out there. There are too many needs for the amount of candidates there are. So our responsibility is to find clients exactly what they're looking for. And most people have to compete pretty heavily. Thankfully, I've been very blessed to gather a lot of exclusive opportunities, and that comes with trust.
I see.
Where clients rely on us solely to find exactly what they're looking for. And with that, not only comes the responsibility of filling it, but it becomes the responsibility of you're the only one that's going to be filling it.
So what's it like to make that match?
It's pretty awesome. It's like knocking the ball out of the park. But on the client side, it's nice for them to feel like they have a resource that can really come through. And recently we had a client who had a very specific software development need. It was a very critical need for them, and something that they would have continued to lose money on over and over had they not fulfilled this role. And we found that person for them. They were elated. And funny enough, they jokingly said, well, if you have another one of those, we'll take it. Take him or her. And funny enough, we actually had a second one in our back pocket, and they took both.
Fantastic. So that matchup of meeting the needs of your client and finding the right match is just absolutely stunning.
It's priceless.
Yeah. Well, that's what good influencers do at work, friends. And as you've heard me share in this Johnny One Note conversation of Thursday Theater, I love to talk about the give back that professionals bring in their sphere of influence. Just call it what happens after that 9 to 5 workday. So what's going on in your life, Devin, with that give back?
Well, part of what's gotten me to where I am today has been the give back. That's how my clientele and my contact, my relationship network, my sphere of influence really began.
Is that right?
Was doing pro bono outplacement at any level, and now more specifically at an executive level. But that give back continues. I've never veered or wavered from it. I feel that that's what's gotten me where I wanted to be, and it also fulfills a pretty large desire in me to want to help and give back to other people.
So how does that happen in a kind of a brief way?
Every week I receive a large number of introductions and connections by existing relationships I have, and they introduce these folks to me to be able to help them. Whether that be connect them to other people like yourself and other leaders and influencers, or connect them to opportunities. And I don't ever charge for anything like that. It wouldn't feel right if I did, which is part of what giving back is all about.
Well, one thing I've known about Devin is that this sphere of influence of reaching out is pretty omnipresent. It's quite exciting to know what Devin has done to help people find that right match. And that give back is really special. Blends both the personal and the professional, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's really nice when you're able to use your professional abilities for the greater good of people.
Well, friends, another great insight to what happens with influencers for good. Good to have you with us, and Devin, so nice to have you with me this morning.
Thanks for coming by, Russ. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.